Hi, I'm Autumn Hallison with Feel Your Core. Today we have a leg workout. Leg workout, no weights. So the equipment that you'll want is a pillow, or I have like a foam pad, and then you'll want an elevated object. This can be a bench, it can be couch, ottoman, anything like that. We'll go ahead and we're going to get started. We'll get started with a little bit of a warm up. Take your big toe, put it down onto the ground. Let's go circle. So we're going to circle around. I am barefoot. Today, I recommend being barefoot. If you're unable to be barefoot for all the exercises, reverse, go the other way. There is one in particular that I'll tell you which one we want to focus on being able to be barefoot. Switch, go to the other leg, same thing, circle. Get some of these ankle circles in, circling our foot around. Reverse, go back, other way. So sometimes when we think about putting on muscle, gaining muscle, we just think about lifting heavy, which is true and definitely beneficial. Let's go ahead and we'll release, opening up the stance of our legs. We've got hip circles circling our hips around. However, really you just want to progress. You want to practice progressive overload. Let's put those words together. Progressive. You want to practice progressive overload. So what that means is really you want to add either weight, you want to add intensity, you want to add rep, maybe it's tempo, something to make it harder. Reverse, go the other way. And with all of these exercises, you'll find that each one are really hard without added weight. And I will teach you and show you how to progress them. Last one. And then we've got a hip hinge. We'll go take both hips back, get a stretch through the glutes, hamstrings, bring ourselves right back up, and let's go back again. Get a nice stretch, pull it up, take it back, and stand. As we do these, you want to think about the shape of your low back. Can you keep the shape of your low back the exact same when you're down here as you are when you're standing? So it looks the same shape. Let's go 2 more here. And back up. Last one. Open up the stance of our legs, hinge over, bring our hands anywhere we're able to. The knees can be bent. You can go thighs, shins, big toes, feet. Sink your hips down as low as you're able to go, keeping your heels grounded. Lift it right back up. Let's go a couple more times. Sink down, right back up. This might look like this for some of us, and that is okay. Any variation of this works. One last one, and bring it all the way up. So grab your pillow, your foam, whatever it is that you are using. What I love is this whole workout can be done in a hotel room. It can be done at home, really kind of anywhere. Single leg squats. These are a skater squat. Bring one leg down. Our goal is to take the other shin and tap it to the pillow or whatever object is down there, counterbalancing with our hands. So we go here, create fists, really tight, strong fists, lower down, right back up. Notice my foot isn't tucked under. I'm not actually putting weight down and like bouncing off of it. Let's go again. Let's go down, right back up. That is full depth, but if you'd like, you can do a variation of it wherever you are at. You can hold on to a wall if you need to, because this really isn't about how well can we balance. It's about getting the strength of the leg. Down, back up. Let's go one more. Switch, other leg, same thing. Drop it down, bring it right back up. And again, lower. We're not putting weight onto that shin. So I'm not sitting and bouncing off of it. It's not this. It's getting as low as you can go, keeping all that weight in that front leg. 2 more. So again, it can look like this or a variation of that. Last one, and then you progress it to coming to your shin all the way back up to the top. Stand up onto our elevated object. We have a step up that's glute focused. So you're going to come all the way up. Here's the thing. You do want something to lightly touch. It can be a wall. A wall is going to be a little bit harder. I do like the side, the corner of your wall, so you have something to kind of put your hand around. We're going to reach our leg back, go in the direction of the floor, and then come right back up. So same thing. My focus isn't on toes touching the ground and bouncing off to come back up. It's instead in reaching to get low. First round through, I'm going to describe all of them. Second round through, we'll talk about how you can make all of these harder if you want to make them harder and how you make them harder. If we're unable to get to the floor here, again, you're staying in whatever range you're able to, but thinking about that weight shifting back, your hips going back. Let's go. Take it down. Back up. That's it. Let's go 4 more here. Final 2. Last one. Switch. Other leg, other side. Hold on. Again, we're going to go back. Reach, reach, reach. Bring it back up. Thinking about your shins staying vertical, your hips going back, your foot reaching back behind you. Here's the problem, is a lot of time in this exercise, we think about reaching to the floor, and what that ends up doing is that we drop in our hip. I'll show you it on this side. We drop in our hip to get there, which isn't what we want. We really want to think about bending our knee as much as we can, and if we hit the floor, that's great. That's amazing. Let's go again. Four more. 4. Right back up. Really glute focus. 2 more. Last one. We're going to work our way down to the ground now. Grab your pillow. It's kind of going to be your best friend through this whole workout. So this is the one, if you had trouble being barefoot, this is the barefoot one. Let's stand on that pillow foam, stand on top of it, and we're going to hold here. We're going to hold 60 seconds. 60 seconds we're going to hold. If you need to be near a wall, please do. You can check in, touch with that wall point. What I love is, I'll be honest, I haven't done this on a foam in a really long time. I typically do it on other surfaces that offer like balance issues. So I've used a pillow before. I've used a Bosu flipped upside down. I've done the top of the Bosu, but I haven't done this foam. And what you'll notice is, I just checked in with the floor right there, is that this is a challenge, a struggle to me. So what I like about this, and what this means, is if you are traveling, if you are somewhere that maybe isn't at home, it's going to offer a really great workout that maybe your home doesn't offer, because you're used to whatever it is that you're using or doing. Let's go 5 seconds. 4. It also means you don't need anything fancy. 2, 1, switch, other leg. Whatever you've got, whatever provides that stable surface is great, and it's amazing. Let's stand up, and then we'll hold here. 1 minute. 1 minute. Ooh, this side might be even more challenging than the other one. I love this. I love this. I'm going to look at the floor. So if you want some tips, you're going to see it not work for me up here. But if you want tips, look at the ground, look at the floor. And then if that becomes something that is like, okay, I got this, you lift your eyes up. The higher your eyes go, the harder it's going to be. Also moving your eyes. So for me to check in and see how much time do we have left, we have 15 seconds. That's going to provide its own challenge and its own kind of set of issues, because now my eyes are moving. It's going to make it harder on the body. Keep holding, keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's release. Coming down into a hamstring pull. So your elevated object and your pillow. You're going to bring yourself down to what you kind of looks like as a couch stretch. So your knee is down, your foot is up. And I'm going to pull my butt away. I have this here, so I'm going to kind of check in on it balance-wise. But you can have anything. You have if you're like at the bed, you can have a chair. You also don't need a balance point. But I'm going to pull myself away. And then from here, abs engaged, pelvis rolled under. I'm going to drive my heel into the butt 10 times. In, in. Oh my goodness. If you are cramping already, if you've fallen out of this, that's great. That's amazing. That's kind of the goal of it. If you make it to 10 and hold right here. I want you to hold for 10 seconds. Drive your heel in as hard as you can. You want to see, can I get my heel to touch the butt? Ooh, mine is cramping. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch, go to the other side. So the goal is getting your heel to touch your butt. Foot up, knee down, scoot yourself away, roll your pelvis under. So maybe it's already a good stretch. Great, awesome. Now let's pull in, pull in, pull in. Do I want a pointed foot? Do I want a flex foot? It doesn't matter. One's gonna be harder for you. Choose, it depends. I'd say first choose the harder one, but that might not be where you're at. If you're cramping the second you get into this, maybe it's choose the easier one. And then as you get more like into it, pull in and hold, then you can choose the harder one. Hold here. Keep driving it in as hard as you can. Like your goal is, I'm going to get this heel to touch my butt. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Last exercise is our Copenhagen Plank. We're working our way down to the floor. And then from here, we're going to come back up for round 2. Copenhagen Plank. Your elbow is going to come onto your pad. You can take, as a modified variation of this, your whole knee and foot up here. If you'd like, you can start to move away. It's going to make it harder. It's also going to add this challenge to your knee that some knees don't like. Some knee wants to be supported. If your knee goes, it's okay, I got it, then awesome. Lift it off. I'm going to come a little off, lift up and hold. Top hand goes behind the head. Push your head into your hand. Lift your hips up high. Hold it here. Stay here, hold here. If you want, you can lower and lift. We're just going to stay. We're going to hold for 30 seconds. The 30-second hold in itself is going to offer challenge. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Let's switch. Let's go other side. Same thing. Here's the thing. Where you were on one side doesn't mean you're going to be the same place on this side. So again, knee and foot, it might want to be supported. You may say, it's okay, I'll lift it off. Find where it works. Lift and hold. On this exercise, you want on a scale of 1 to 10, like a 6, maybe a 7, but we definitely are not looking for a 10. Definitely not a 10. Remember the muscles of our inner thigh, the muscles of our groin, they can get pulled easily. That's something we want to avoid. Let's go 10 seconds here. Also with this exercise, moving out, moving away, half an inch feels like a lot. 3, 2, 1, release. So if you get to a point where something feels easy, don't feel like, okay, let me move 4 more inches further out away from it. It's going to make it really, really hard. Just a little bit. Let's go back to that beginning. We have single leg squat, single leg squat. So this round, I'm going to show variations. Here's the thing. When we finish 2 rounds, I want you to replay this video, do it 2 more times. That's that workout for you. Let's go. Balance on one foot, arms out, single leg squat. Shin drops, come back up. If you say that feels pretty easy, I want you to drop your knee down. Bring it back up. If that feels easy, grab your foot, drop your knee down. I don't think I'm there yet. Let's go. Down, back up. You have either your knee or your shin that you're aiming for. Last one. Switch, other side. Same thing. Knee, foot, shin. So if shin feels good, bend of the knee. I'm going to see where I'm at. Ooh, okay. If that felt okay, you can hold on to your foot. Really get that knee down. If we're not there yet,